Hi, I'm Brian Haggerty, and today I want to talk to you about how to be a good and gracious guest. There's a lot of work involved when you invite people over to your house. The guests don't always see that, but there's a lot of prep that's involved. I have to go shopping. I have to determine what the menu is going to be. I have to bring everything home. I have to cook. I have to prepare. I have to set the table. I have to decide the order in which I'm going to serve things. So there's a lot of work involved. So that's why it's important to know how to behave, what's expected of you, and to make sure that if anything, you are a good and gracious guest. Number 1, arrive on time. Don't think you're going to be fashionably late, not when you're going to someone's house. Remember, your host or hostess or both had to prepare everything. Food has to be heated, ready to be served, hors d'oeuvres, cocktails. So the last thing you want to do is get there late. But you also don't want to be someone who shows up a half an hour early, because your host and hostess are still getting things ready and you will fluster them, and then they're going to feel the need to entertain you for that last half hour when they should have been getting everything ready. Number 2, don't come empty-handed. Bring something with you. It could be anything. It could be a dessert. It could be an appetizer. It could be a little gift for the house. It could be a bottle of your favorite wine if you are an adult. But don't come empty-handed. Make sure you bring something with you. And if so, or if possible, ahead of time, ask your host and hostess, or whomever it is, what they like to drink or eat. Number 3, be a helpful guest. Always ask your host if there's anything with which you can help. Maybe you want to help carry some things in and put them on the table. Of course, when dinner's over, you could always help take the dishes and the glasses and bring them into the kitchen. Now, you don't want to get in the way of your host and hostess. And if they politely decline your offer, that's okay. Just go back, enjoy yourself, and have a seat. Number 4, show interest in who the other guests are. If you're going somewhere, maybe you don't know everyone who's there. Your host or hostess will make sure they introduce you, but show interest in who the other guests are. In this way, it helps foster conversation, and you never know whom you may meet, and a new friendship may arise. Number 5, do not overstay your welcome. Don't be that guest who doesn't want to leave at the end of the night. Here's what I do. There's always that moment after dinner, after dessert, when everyone's been conversing and having a good time. I keep my eye on the host and hostess. The moment I see that they seem tired, the moment I see them checking their watch, I know it's time to go. And I'm generally the first person to go. I'll get up and set everybody in motion, because here's what's going to happen. If you get up and get ready to leave, all the other guests will follow suit. Now, your host and hostess are going to be very tired, so make sure you thank them, but please don't stay late. Go home, let the host and hostess get a good night's sleep and rest, because there'll always be another time and they will greatly appreciate that. Finally, if you're going to be spending the night, or maybe even the weekend, make sure you bring your own pillow, your own towel, and your own soap. Okay? Come prepared. And when you awaken on the morning in which you are leaving, strip the bed and ask your host or hostess where you can bring the sheets to the laundry room. Don't leave them having to do that, because they shouldn't have to. And that is how you can be a good and gracious guest, and I also assure you, you will be invited back. So I'm Brian Haggerty. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, and also subscribe below if you want to see more videos like this, and be sure to check out all of my social media links in the description box also below. See you next time.